Sienna, it's your boy at this point. This is your boy.
Yeah, I had to hear about this all weekend, and he was just being a little sucio this past weekend.
Easy.
I don't know if he's being a sucio, Sienna, because we all, now when I say we all, not just me, Sienna, and Jules, the Valley has taken a liking to JD. It's a guy that you hate to love, but everyone's loving JD. And he's literally JD, not because he's here. JD is the nicest guy you'll meet. So we're looking forward to JD finding the love of his life. He's been telling me and Sienna he shot his shot at a charity poker tournament this past weekend. Now, Sienna, he did tell us he got the girl's number.
Yes, but he forgot another important piece of information.
JD?
I don't know her name. And I don't like that we're talking about this right now. Because if she does, in fact, listen, it'll be really embarrassing. And it'll pretty much ruin my chances.
I don't know if it'll
ruin
it.
This.
She has to understand she saw you were drinking it up a storm at this poker tourney.
But that's not the reason why I wanted to holler at her and talk to her, because I had some drinks in my system. Like, she definitely was fun to talk to, fun to get to know. It had nothing to do with the drinks. Did it help me be a little bit more courageous? Sure.
Here's my question, you Sienna, for JD. Now, it's like, this is the love of your life. How does he approach that? Does he text her like, hey, you?
Yeah, I think you have to ask her in person, right? Like, over text, it's easy to get away with. But then when it's in person, you're going to have to address her.
My plan is to just be honest and upfront when we are out.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the only option, right? Are you trying to say, like, he should text her and be like, what's your name?
I don't know. He doesn't know her name because there's two parts to this. He feels like he found maybe the love of his life because of the vibe. He needs to find out her name, and I'm asking you, like, how could he approach asking what her name is? And two, JD doesn't want kids. So to say that he's in love with this girl, well, you're not going to be in love with her anymore if she has 3 kids.
Because I feel like it's tricky. If you text her straight up, hey, forgot your name, obviously a little gentler than that, but like if you say that, what if that turns her off and she's like, okay, I don't want to even go out with you? I feel like if you at least get past the texting and ask her in person, at least you're there in person and you still have a chance.
That's why you're my friend, because that's exactly right. Because I can't do that over text. There's no way to convey that. I'm hoping maybe she finds me on like Instagram or something like that, and I'm like, all right, cool, yes. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think she has Instagram.
Wait a second. Why don't we just ask Mike from State 48?
I was just thinking that.
And ask him who he hired as dealers, and he could go down the list.
It was his birthday party, and we have video and pictures of you playing, so we have her in the background, so we just send it to Mike Spank and say, do you know who this is? And he'd be like, oh, that's my friend so-and-so.
Okay. I think that's a good option.
Okay.
Is Jules laughing right now? Are you laughing at me?
Laughing or sneezing?
Oh, I thought
she sneezed.
she laughed.
She thought she was laughing. Not that usually she does laugh at your pain.
I was like, hey, I'm in a tight spot right now. I really feel bad because, you know, when she was like, hey, just text me that it's you, blah, blah, blah. And I obviously just texted her me, but I didn't have her save her. I should have just given her, but she was working at the time.
What did you save her under? Like, what's her name on?
Just her number. I didn't save like any. No, I don't do the nicknames anymore. That's bad for me.
Blackjack dealer, nothing like that?
What? You didn't put Blackjack dealer?
No, I didn't put BJ dealer.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. All right, well.
We didn't say that. We said Blackjack dealer.
Blackjack dealer. All right, so we're going to get a hold of Mike Spank. If you don't know Mike Spank, you've seen his work. The clothing line, State 48, all over the Valley. That's him.
Mike has the same memory as Dory from Finding Nemo. His actual Avi is Dory.
Well, you know the big question to ask Mike Spank first and foremost.
Have you made love to her?
Yes. That's the first question.
And does he follow her on Instagram if she has
one? Mike Spank is a very attractive, great guy. So I could see why half of the Arizona wants to be with Mike. So
yes,
that's neither here nor there. He's a great friend of the show. He's a good guy, so it's not his fault. So if she has dated Mike Spank before, will you not talk to her?
Yeah, we'd be done. I'm trying to look through his followers right now.
But you don't know her name. How are you going to see
I think I have an idea of what her name is. And so that's what I'm trying to type in first. And then if I come up empty, then that's not her name.
Okay. We're going to call Mike Spank up next to see if he's ever been with this girl. If he hasn't, cool. Next thing is, what's her name? Cool, got her name. Third, does she have any kids?
Yes, that's the important question.
Yes.
Honestly, which one's more important?
Ooh.
The Mike Spank question, if he's gotten with her, or if she has kids?
If she has kids.
That's the deal breaker.
Yeah. Deal breaker.
Deal breaker if she's been with Spank?
No.
No, I don't think so. It's a small pool out here. This is a small, big city.
A small, big city. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna fault my guy for. I don't want to put him on blast.
Be in the streets.
Yeah.
He is the street.
He is the street.
I think girls are starting a new term out here. Yeah, I was out on these Mike Spanks.
Oh, man. Don't do my dog like that.
All right, we're calling Mike Spank up next to see if cheaters happening in minutes. You got Joey boy.
What up? It's JD.
And it's Sienna.
This past weekend, we went to our good buddy Mike Spank, who runs State 48. He had a poker tourney for his birthday, and JD fell in love with one of the dealers.
Or she fell in love with me. It could go either way.
Either or. We have 3 big questions that we have to ask Mike Spank, who threw this big shindig, and me and Sienna kind of witnessed you falling in love with this girl.
Or her falling in love with me.
There's that. So let's call Mike Spank to hit him off with the 3 questions that are very, very important to see if JD proceeds with, obviously, her falling in love with you.
All right.
What's up, Little John?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Morning Mess. Mike Spank from State 48.
Hey!
What's up? What I owe the pleasant surprise.
Oh, man, we just want to say happy birthday again. What a great event you had this past weekend, as well as making a charity event, poker tourney. So thank you, man. That was a great party, bro.
You guys really showed up. I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Yeah, we love you tons, Spank. So JD has 3 questions for you, Mike.
All right.
Obviously, I fell in love with one of the Blackjack dealers who was also a volunteer, which that's my favorite thing about her is that she's a volunteer. She cares about charity.
Yes.
And the dealer that was our dealer for the Blackjack tournament, I'll just come in hot here. 1, have you dated her?
I have no idea who you're talking about, John.
Okay. Number 2, so you don't know her name.
I don't know.
And you don't know if she has kids.
I don't.
But there have been instances in the past where you may or may not have known the person's name, yet still pursued them and maybe even hung out with them. So that's why, I was just double checking to make sure that you didn't know her name or did know her name.
I don't even know what to say to that, John.
He's basically saying you're out in these streets. That's all I'm saying.
Not at all. I know a lot of people in Arizona.
Great way to put it.
You're good. You are a good boss.
He's good.
He's media
really
trained.
He is media trained.
Well, we did ask JD. I was like, well, what would be worse, JD, if Mike Spank actually dated her before or if she had kids?
And I said if she had kids.
What a great guy.
Yeah.
That's a trained media professional right there.
I know.
Doesn't mind if the girl he fell in love with at first sight, you made sweet love to. But if she had kids, that's the deal breaker for JD, Spank. This is what I have to deal with every morning, trying to help my buddy find love.
I love him. He deserves it.
He does. Like, literally, Spank, me and you have known JD about the same time. JD's probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met in life. I want him to find the person, but, we have to clear it through. It's a clause in dating here in Arizona. Mike Spank has dated her before.
Wow.
With all due respect, of course.
As long as you say respectfully, then it's all good, right?
It is, because you're a good-looking guy. You're a nice guy. So if I meet a girl and she was with you or something, I don't just like, I can't do it.
I love you guys.
Listen, if Mike was on the stand, he'd have the world record for most pleading the fifths in the history of life.
He's the greatest.
You guys are the best.
You see what I mean? Can't get off the phone quicker.
Right.
Are these questions up yet?
Oh, God. Well, happy birthday. Great event. We're still looking for love for JD. You were absolutely no help with this because we still don't know her name, if she has kids, and if Mike Spank indeed made sweet love to back in the day. So,
JD, I could definitely ask maybe for a name or something.
Please do,
Yeah, we're on the
because,
case.
yeah.
You deserve it.
Hopefully she's not a listener.
Yeah. It'd be rude if we posted up. We have pictures of you playing.
No, don't put her up. No, let's not do that.
Yeah, if she happens to be listening, what do you think her name is? Wait, we didn't even tell Spank. Check this out, Spank. We didn't tell you this. He asked for her number so that then maybe, because you guys were all going to Stardust afterwards, he asked for a number. He forgot her name after she told him. So he just has her number in the phone. He doesn't even know her.
Speak for yourself, Joey. You're the same way as me.
Names are hard.
Names are hard.
That's someone who is in the streets. That's what they'd say. So, Spank, you are
No, I just have a bad memory.
Ah, that's what it is.
media trained again. There it is.
Okay.
If you have her number, why have you not messaged her?
Well, I'm waiting till now.
Well, for what?
He wanted to be respectful and say, hey, good morning, Michelle. You know, it's JD. But he didn't want to say, hey, you.
Buddy!
Pal.
You don't need to use her name. Man. Just get to know her, and then next thing you know, you're going to be social friends. You're going to see her name. And
That's true.
Yeah.
Mike Spank, he's been here before. So you're like, hey, good morning. Good morning. It was so great meeting you. I was wondering, we have this event, I'd love to invite you. What's your name for the list, just in case you decide you want to go or not?
Oh, now we're cooking.
Right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to
just
go
be yourself,
per se.
bud. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Send her a nice voice message and just be yourself.
Nah, don't be. It hasn't worked for him being himself, so he has to be Mike Spank at this point.
Well, then she's not the one. Then you got to find someone that loves you for who you are, right?
That's why I love you, brother.
Look at Sienna and Ivan. Those are real couples.
I know, but
That
that's
is
just
true.
like 1 in a billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sure.
it took no effort.
Set the
So
bar.
Sienna just went up to Ivan like, "You want me, don't you?" And then he proposed and gave her a horse the next day.
yeah, it just worked out perfectly for me. What can I
Freaking
say?
crazy. All right. Well,
He's like, I'm not letting her go.
yeah. All right. Well, everyone say bye to the birthday boy, Mike Spank.
Bye, Michael.
Thank-
Appreciate you guys. Love you.
See you later, buddy.
So, good news or bad news?
Oh, okay. So there's an update here.
Is that why you're staring at your phone?
The power of radio, ladies and gentlemen.
No way.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I always go bad news first, so that we could end on a good note.
I agree. Wait, can I play a song real quick?
Yes, the bad news is very bad.
Oh,
Okay.
Sienna, let's play the game. Do you think she's made sweet love to his friend Spank or she has kids?
She has kids.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the bad news up next, but end with some good news, please.
Part of me that wants to skip my phone across Tempe Town Lake.
The Power Radio. Somebody was listening. Was it happening in minutes? You got JD, Sienna, you got Joey Boy here. Moments ago, JD, you hit up our good friend Mike Spank from State 48. He did a poker tourney for his birthday this past weekend. You fell in love with one of the blackjack dealers.
Or she fell in love with me. I don't know why you have to phrase it like I fell in love
It's
with her.
the first option. Be so for real right now.
It'd be so for real.
So you got her number but didn't save her name, so you're in a predicament of trying to find out who she is. We called Mike. He has no idea. Now, during our conversation with Mike Spank, your phone was going off, and you said you have good news and bad news.
Yeah, this is not a bit. Two things happen simultaneously at the same time.
Sienna, you chose which one first?
Bad news first.
Can I just tell you the good news first, please?
Why then ask us, do you want the good or bad if you're going to tell
give
us?
us the option.
Okay, I'll tell you. The good news is she found me on Instagram, hit me with a follow. I was correct with the name that I thought it was.
You were.
So that was a blessing in disguise. And then I got a text message from her.
Oh, from her.
Yeah. I will give you a hint.
Yeah, give us a hint.
She hit me with one of the sinful five.
She has kids.
No.
I'm trying to think.
She's a lesbian.
She hit me with the, hey, friend.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to take this as a challenge because I feel like Jules is laughing. I don't appreciate it, but maybe she's just friendly like that and she doesn't understand that that is one of the killer words that you say to a man between buddy, pal, friend, you, and maybe one other thing.
Well, you're about to hit her with that because you didn't know her name.
I would never say, hey, friend, to a grown woman.
Wait, how do you respond? Did you respond?
I haven't responded yet. I don't really know what direction to go here.
Okay. Let's see. We need the girls. Jules, jump on here too. Don't take advice from me because I'm unlucky in love.
Well, why do I
Listen-
want to take it from Jules, who just laughed at me? She
No,
thinks
I
this
want
whole
you to
thing is a
take it from the
joke.
ladies here. You're in this girl's position. You hit the guy with the hey friend. What is JD's response to that, Jules and Sienna?
Yeah, it makes me nervous for you because there has to be some intention behind that. Like she has to mean the hey friend.
I just don't believe that, just based on how all the events transpired. I think this is a normal part of her vocabulary.
I don't know. I'm with Sienna. I feel a little nervous for you as well. She deliberately wrote that out and sent it to you. That's the first message she ever wrote to you.
So y'all saying that she friend zoned him from jump.
I think so, but also I have said that before and didn't really mean it. I mean, if it is in her vocabulary, but that's like her calling you dude or bro, which is also ick.
One of the dreadful five.
Exactly.
Dude
So
was the one I
if
forgot.
she's just calling you friend in like her own way, then ick.
But she also is a little more mature than the people you have dated in the past. So maybe just it's a generational thing of like, hey, friend. Like it's something playful. It's
She looks
not-
older than 25.
Yes.
You guys have to stop this, man. This is killing
Last girl
my
you dated was
reputation out
23.
here. Aspen was 23, and we had no idea. Okay.
I don't think that's bad news because it could be up to interpretation why she said hi, friend.
Yeah, is it something playful that you hit back with like, oh, friend? Is it something like that? Because I'm thinking now it's a game.
All right, let's just stop this. What does he
You
respond?
see what
That's
I
kinda
mean?
what
You
I
see
was
why
saying,
dating is
too.
miserable?
It's horrible.
You see?
I just gave you an answer.
So
Just play the game with
That was
her.
exactly where my brain went first.
So what does he say?
Yeah, just be like, oh, friend. Like it's something flirty.
Yeah, or like, damn, I'm already friend zoned.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Is there an emoji after that?
Yeah, I wouldn't put a wink because knowing you, JD, you're creepy
Yeah,
ass. Will put
Creepy.
a
So he writes, "Oh friend?" question mark exclamation or "Oh friend?" question mark.
question mark, maybe like the little eyes emoji.
Yeah. Probably the eyes
Like
emoji.
the
Alright,
two
do that.
eyes, like looking over.
Do it. Everyone's waiting.
Everybody's
Send it now.